Hello, good morning. Welcome to my day 7 of managing 20 channels. And today we're just gonna hop right into it. It's real early in the morning. Didn't sleep the greatest, but I'll try to make it growing. So on the main channel, um, we're doing okay. I had a surge in activity on day 3 for some reason. The algorithm put this out to quite a few people compared to my other videos. So this is I feel like a decent idea for me to keep going with daily for the next maybe month or so. See where it takes me. It is just a nice habit to have me do this so that it's just a good habit for me to create content um, and to just talk about it and track my progress. I think that tracking my progress and talking about it is really, really important as a content creator so I can kind of see a live feedback um, of my progress or lack of. So for the analytics, 158. It's kind of rare on this main channel because I don't really make content on here that's too too specific to, I don't know. This channel doesn't seem to be performing super well. I had an anomaly here and there, but this is like kind of the channel where I'm expecting to only get like 10 views per video because it's like hyper specific of a topic. Out of all 20 of my channels, this is like somebody wants to watch me build up a shitty YouTube thing. I don't know. I just feel like this niche is going to be really specific, and if we look at analytics as well, watch time isn't going to be too high either. Oh wow, it's not bad actually. There's a fucking mosquito because it got warm again, and they keep coming back. But yeah, we're coming back a little bit. So I got a little. Maybe this is petty for me to bring up, but this guy said quality over quantity. Put your focus into 1 to 2 channels max. So I made the joke. I'm thinking I'm gonna make 20 more channels, and this guy said he's right. And then he watches my whole video, and this guy had a problem with me. Or he decided to base like my whole 20 channels off of my AI music, and then he says monetization isn't really going to be within the realm of whatever. I started to argue, and then he dipped out. Um, and then my last video, he posted another comment. He posted a proverb trying to slam dunk me. Um, if you listen to constructive criticism, you'll be at home alone alive. If you reject discipline, um, so I rebutted it, and then he just stopped replying. He says constructive criticism, but when you go back to these comments, this is what people I feel like hide behind all the time. And this is a little different than the channel, but I want to do this. I want to talk about this. But if you say, sorry, bro, but you can't really make a whole lot of analysis from 70 views on AI music, the most vague lyrics I've ever heard. I'm genuinely trying to give you a reasonable feedback. Focus on a skill and show it to the world best way you can. That's pretty constructive. This is kind of like a truth claim without providing any evidence. AI music won't pay off, my guy. There's zero consistency on work you can't even call yours. This is wrong because with the license you buy from Suno, you own everything you make. And this is like prideful, I would say, as well, because it's insinuating that anything you make is even yours when I am under the belief that everything in the universe is already there. We don't own anything. We are just putting patterns together or whatever. I don't know. This is like whatever. So what's the point here? What's the point if you can't see the point of me making music, regardless if it's having views or not? I don't think that there's a lot of construction here. If monetization is my goal, then I'm on the totally wrong business. Well, monetization is my goal. Sorry, this is always my first video of the day, so it's really bad. But the last little tangent I'll say about this is that if so, how to rebut this, and I did offer to do debate this guy about the whole topic on Discord for a chance to flesh it out instead of just little bite-sized gotchas in comment sections. But the whole point of this entire series has been it's been a experiment on discipline. What's been like the main thing I've been getting from the 20 channels hasn't been monetization. The goal is monetization, and I feel like the 20 channels is helping me towards monetization through rigorous discipline, trying to get daily uploads for 20 channels, which I fail every single day. Still trying my hardest to do that every single day. I am becoming a lot more disciplined of a person. My quality is going up tremendously, even though I am stretched so thin. When you're running 20 channels, you have to get rid of the bullshit. You can't mess around. Like this morning, for instance, when I normally get up for work, I'll mess around on the internet for like 20 to 30 minutes and then go, oh shit, I wasted the morning. But this morning, I had cut that down to like 2 minutes and then realized, oh man, I need to get started on my videos because I'm not going to get done with the 20 videos unless I stop doing the bullshit. And here we are talking. It allowed me to get through personal what is the word? Personal obstructions where like I'm not in a good enough mood. It doesn't matter if I have to do 20 videos, good or not. I'm still going to get on the camera. And yes, I started off shaky, but as you can see, if anybody had stayed this far in the video, I'm already talking better because now I'm waking up. I'm flowing a lot better. And the coffee's hitting better. But if we want to talk about, so I'm seeing that pay itself off in, you know, multiple times over. If we go to like my production, it's forcing me to like build new systems, which I don't normally used to care about, so that I can like better organize my stuff and then really optimize the production and develop an inventory here. It's doing the 20 different channels. It has me doing 20 different things. So this one may be just a simple talking head commentary, but then if we go into here and I go to my music channel, the one that he's talking so much crap about, it's challenging me to become like this one. I don't know if I showed this in the last video or not. I was muted, but it is challenging me to edit and learn effects and stuff like that, because I was just inspired to do this. And, you know, it's not a lot of, this isn't a fancy edit or anything like that, but I didn't know it that well before. And then timing with the beat and all this other stuff and just finding different things to be more creative, whatever. Because immediately when I learned this, I had to like learn different struggles. Like, I think this one, you can see it right here that there's going to be a black line in the frog. It's going to come across because I didn't crop this that good right here. But I didn't know you could even crop images after you green screened them or whatever while you're like moving them around. Like it's teaching me different little micro skills. They're just, like I said, paying off. It's teaching me to stay consistent and to keep on making content even when there's absolutely no results, as you can see right here, 101000. So it's teaching me to be perseverant, or to have perseverance, even though I'm not, you know, getting a result. I'm not getting an immediate feedback, so I'm learning to have delayed gratification. I feel like that's going to pay off multiple times over when I get monetized. It'll keep me level-headed or whatever. It's challenging me to come up with new ideas outside of topics that I'm not comfortable in. Like, for instance, Christian commentary makes me extremely uncomfortable. If we go to the Christian commentary channel, I made a video about Trump. I put Trump in my title, and I've been terrified to make any sort of commentary about religion and politics because everybody hates Christians who push beliefs down their throat. But it's developing courage for me to do things that I would normally not ever do. It's teaching me to adapt, for instance, and to not be too upset about setbacks, like going from a 395 video to a 27 view video, and then trying something new and then getting blasted. Not really by blast I mean no feedback whatsoever because it was a shitty idea, and then just to pivot again and just like start to go into a different direction again. Let's see, what else challenges me to play new games and to try new things. I've talked about that a little bit, I guess. What else has it done? Push myself to my limits every single day, and to not give up. I don't know. Maybe I'm just repeating myself here, but yeah, I'm just saying there's tons of things that I'm getting from this little experiment that I could talk about, um, if I had more time to think about it. But I just thought that I'm not trying to be prideful here because this is a good verse. He was trying to stun me with Bible verses, and honestly, if a lot of people are arguing with Christians, I think it would be better for you to try to stun them with Bible verses because sometimes it's hard to answer back against Bible verses. But this guy, I don't think chose a very good one. And like I said, I wouldn't be more biblically inclined to answer if I hadn't been doing my Bible reading. My Bible reading channel, which wouldn't even exist if I wasn't so into reading the Bible. And this would be my third read through on this. So I am familiar with stuff like this and have decent interpretations. But like I said, he's posting this and he is just getting a bite-sized. This is a surface. This is a great verse, but this is a very surface level take, and it grew from his very surface level um, surface level opinion of my strategy. Like, yes, what I'm doing is different. That is also another reason why I'm doing it, is because if you want to make it, you need to be willing to do things that are different than other people. So I don't know how much I've ranted on this subject, but also one last thing. Now this is super petty of me, but this guy is complaining about me using AI, but he is using AI himself in all of his content, and his content kind of is on par, like it's getting better and he's getting more views and stuff like that, but this is nothing to write home about. um, Anybody can make a short and get 500 views, etc., but I'm sure this is, I don't know, do your thing, bro. I'm not going to sit here and judge you and stuff like that, but I just feel like the point I'm bringing up his channel is that he is not in a place to be telling other people, to be putting other people's ideas down, I guess is what I'm saying. Like if PewDiePie hopped on my channel and said, bro, you need to fucking stop, I'd be like, shit, why? And then I'd need to know. But this guy, like, he's not coming from a place where it's like, you are drowning in success. Your opinion, without any evidence, now carries the weight to make me change my mind on what I'm doing. So, with that being said, let's just hop down the whatever. Um, so the total production that I've made over the weekend, I don't know if I said any of that. I think I skipped it in the last video here, but it was so the strategy I'm using is called down the list, and no matter what, when the day reset, down the list reset. So I prayed about it, whatever. I'm Christian, so whatever. Take that with a grain of salt, whatever. If you don't believe in it, whatever. But when I prayed and I reflected, the strategy I've come up with that I'm working on right now, just to keep me consistent and just make it just snap and go, that I wake up and I know what I'm doing, is just, I call it down the list reset. So it's just simply that you start from down the list, and that's why this is my first video. And you go down the list and you just reset every single day, no matter where you're at. So these channels are not getting as much love as that I feel like they probably should, but I got to get better at making content. If I can't make videos for 5 videos a day, there's no way I'm going to be able to make 20 videos a day. So I'm just getting better and better at, like, that's the idea. I'm just going down the list and just creating content. So Friday, I think, I don't remember where I got Friday, but Saturday, I remember I got down to old school RuneScape. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then yesterday I got done with 9 videos. So I did 19 videos this weekend, and they have varying levels of complexity and quality, but that's the production this weekend I'm pretty satisfied with. 10 videos a day would be 70 videos a week, which would be insane. And I'm talking about long form videos, not short form. I feel like this is going to be a strategy that I'll be able to implement later down the line from my own videos. I feel like I'll be able to clip farm myself and then post starts like if I'm really flooding YouTube with videos in today's world, or if I'm flooding YouTube on a scale with longer form content, if I sit there and just clip farm, which I have a clip farm started, um, 5 clips, and in each of these clips, I believe they're about 3 minutes for 7 days here, where I will be able to put up like I think they're like 5 minutes each, which have maybe 2 or 3 in them. So there's like 15 clips in there, which is like almost no labor. And if we go to my example here, I'm hopping all over the place, sorry. But if we go to my analytics or my content here, if you just post a short, shorts get really promoted. And people don't have a choice. That's my favorite part about shorts is they don't have a choice whether to click on your shit or not because they're stuck in the tunnel, the scroll tunnel. So that's why shorts are very nice. And it is good for funneling people back to your main content, whether it be a 1% turn or a 10% turn. But if you have a full minute as well, 500 views. I don't think this gave me too much watch time. Engagement, 2.5, but still, 2.5 hours is 2.5 hours for 1 minute of labor. I think it was 5 minutes of labor for something that already existed, plus then just like discoverability. I'm not sure how shorts translate to long form showing up in people's browse features, but still, I was able to get 500 views off that and 6 comments. I commented on my own channel. I thought that was really funny. Then my buddy Micah, whatever, and then this guy, whatever. You know what I mean? It's getting feedback, whatever. So like clip farming from all my long form content will be, I feel, a viable strategy. So YouTube tips though, not really going nowhere, but this is here for whoever wants it, I guess. I think my tips channel this won't pump until I pump. So when I start getting monetized and I start getting channels with 10,000, 100,000, if I get there, um, this channel will probably stay dead in the water until I get to that point where I prove my concept to people. Because why are they going to trust what I'm saying? There's people out there who'd probably listen to what I say, and then what I say logically makes sense, so that it's easier to convince those people. But most people, they operate on trust, and I understand because at some level, no matter how smart you are, you operate on trust. That's just how the world works. Like you trust. You know what I mean? Like my brother, for instance, he's very staunch atheist. He says he only operates on facts and logic, and it's like, yeah, but I mean, like, and that had me compelled for a while. But at the end of the day, it is trust at the end of the day because you can trust, or it's facts and logic that you can test a car. He uses a car for an example. You can test a car and prove the car works and stuff like that, and the whole concept behind a car and the physics behind a car. But you learning all these rules and stuff like that, and then the regulations they put in on the manufacturer so that you can keep control on consistency. But then at some point, you're gonna have to trust your car, and then there's little tests you can run to increase that trust. But eventually, it boils down to trust, and it's trust. Everything is trust. So even smart people are gonna need some trust. So I get to my own levels of trust, and I learn trust through experience and prayer and all those other things. But there, on some level, there is we all trust. But most normal people who are going to be looking up YouTube tips, I feel, aren't going to trust me because I have no real progress. But a part of building my trust up for other people is doing this daily management of these 20 channels, so I can be transparent and talk to everybody about what I'm struggling with and the experiences and stuff like that. So then I can lend trust to my words or whatever and build a rapport. Because I mean, let's look at it objectively. I'm not monetized anywhere, but I am 1, 2, 3 channels in the triple digits now, and the channels are starting to spawn subscribers. So like the first two, like 2, 3 steps of being a YouTuber, I feel like I've gotten pretty nailed down, but that's not very sexy to most people. So I'm not expecting anybody to flood here and then this channel to get monetized and I make a fuck ton of money. These channels, whenever I go to other channels, unless they're super sensationalized, um, channels on YouTube don't seem to even really do very well unless they're super sensationalized. But I'm trying to stay away from that because I feel like that's kind of a Faustian bargain. A Faustian bargain meaning that you sell your soul to the devil for money or something like that. So I'm not in a rush to get famous or anything like that. If I build it up slow and steady, I feel like it'll be more consistent. If it does get monetized, that I can count on the money and that the money doesn't just wash away as fast as it comes in. So then let's move on to Roblox. I had a lot to say, I guess. So Looks like I'm not getting a lot done this morning, but this is a very important video. So we have my content. I dropped a Roblox because I was going for the 15 minutes because the video allotted me that. This is an unverified channel, but then I realized, okay, so if I'm getting 3 views, 8 minutes here, go to my analytics here, I got a sub off it. You know what I mean? The average view duration is only 1 minute and 32 seconds. Why do I care if it's 8 minutes or, you know what I mean? Like if my goal is 1 minute, 30 seconds, I shouldn't really care about hitting that 15 minutes because I'm getting in my own way. You know what I'm saying? Like I could get a Roblox video done before I have to go to work this morning because I can hop on and this is what I'm doing. I'm just going, 7 views, 0 watch time, whatever. It don't really matter, 14 seconds. 7 views though. So this is a little bit more discoverability. The algorithm put me out, tested me with a sample of people. Right. So I'm just saying, like, just trying a new title, just trying to see. I need to change the thumbnail though. How do I change the thumbnail? I forgot. It's because I'm on a video right now. My brain's melting, dude. Is there like an edit button over here? Details. There we go. There's always 3. And I think that this picture usually helps, like having a Roblox face, because that's what people kind of see. And I am also testing the AI generated thumbnails because, well, actually, let's look down here. My best performing one was a gun showing, so I'll just change that again. Sorry. Reselect. Maybe the red was too much. But yeah, okay, so that looks pretty good. So my thought here with thumbnailing is I feel like YouTube in its future, we're going to get away from more custom thumbnails because the AI generation is going to be a lot better. And once the AI generation can pick the best scene, or I don't know, I just feel like they're developing this tool for a reason. The thumbnail tool. So we should be. I think just getting used to using it and not relying. I don't know. I think it's something we need to keep an eye on while they develop because this wasn't here when I first started the thumbnail selector, and now it is. So I feel like it's just a piece of technology they're developing in the background. So then 7 days to die, I restarted a new 1.0, 1.1 beginner guide tip series, episode 1 pilot run, and then if we go to the analytics from it, it's actually like tier lists are obviously going to get me better views and better watch time and stuff like that. So I'll sprinkle those in with this. But this is kind of evergreen content. It's 30 minutes of me just playing and talking, which I am talking right now. So it's doing pretty well. Watch time from 9 views, I got 1.1 hours. So I mean, like this is worth my time. 7-minute view duration, whatever. My subs like watching this, so I should give them what they want, so I can keep my watch time up. Because if we go down to earn my watch time, well on track. This is a 6-month channel, and I'm over the 4,000. Except for I still need to serve those customers for the next 6 months for me to maintain that 4,000. Getting new people to come in, that may be a little bit more tough, but whatever. Bible reading. My mom is still digging it. She likes it. Ooh, she only watched 1:40. What? Anyway, who cares? Sometimes I don't think that works that well, but still doing my dailies there. Christian commentary. I don't think I'm getting fed to the algorithm very much here, but we're still plucking, still going. Yu-Gi-Oh guy, I have my progression series thing. This one actually performed pretty well. Got 17 views for my deck profile of the starter deck Kaiba. 15-minute on the whatever, the debut. I had meetings with my buddies last night about how we're going to build the series with my card store and stuff like that. Star Sky Beats. I made another song by my fake artist Sad Bitch, and it got 3 views. One of them being me, but it's a fun song. Getting some watch time, whatever. The channel's actually making people are watching, whatever, you know, and it's fun. This channel, Realm Royale, I tried to get on another game to make my second video, and Realm Royale is dead, so now this channel is going to be a Fortnite channel, which I downloaded yesterday. Old school RuneScape. I released my third episode of Money Talks, and it got 115 views with 3.3 CTR with 5 minutes watch time. If we check the content out, we got 100% like dislike ratio, and today I am almost done actually with my old school RuneScape video. And it's a lot of heavy editing for the road to 1 trillion because I decided, since now I know that this idea on its by itself, void of me, is attracting attention, because this episode was just me turning on the camera and just spurging out for like 30 minutes straight. And I got a lot of feedback. I got a lot of views. People seem, I got 2 really good tips. Create a story, which I did. And then I talked briefly about prior big trades. Part 2, talk about this week's profit and trades. In the last section, talk about the plan for next week. And then this structure is going to give a cohesive flow from week to week for the road to 1 trillion. And if it wasn't for these 2 feedbacks, I wouldn't have that very dialed in. It snapped in my head. Like, perfect. This is perfect. But yeah. Wayward, still doing nothing. A lot of these channels down here. Oh, one I should mention is going, this is an anomaly. We're at 617 views on my second video, and now it's finally done, but still. I get 600 views on just a 15-minute playthrough of Path of Exile, and I got 5 subs off the video. And I got 1 comment here and 1 comment here about people who are excited that I'm here. So, like, if I was starting a new YouTube, I would do, I don't know, like, this is kind of like a good, I would have a test channel maybe, and I would try some stuff out until this would get triggered. Because if, like, I was starting YouTube and I was trying to decide if I had to pick one based on all my games, RuneScape and Path of Exile, though RuneScape is months of me putting my heart, my blood, sweat, and tears into it, this channel got 600 views off of no effort. So if I were to size them up next to each other, these 2 are equal in my eyes in terms of future effectiveness, because this community already has welcomed me with open arms. And even if I get 50 views after that every single time, I still got fed to the algorithm. So this channel, I feel like, is a lot of potential. So, but I gotta get my stuff done up top. Let's see what's happening with the Brood War. I got another subscriber recently. Just go to my analytics. 49, yeah, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always going to be these tutorials I'd made before, and I tried to make another tutorial-esque type video, but this is doing just fine. It's getting a lot of, whatever. I'm happy with this channel. The amount of effort I have to put into it, it's still doing just fine. No Man's Sky, I'm pretty sure, went up in views as well. So we're at like over 100 views for the No Man's Sky channel, and then another honorable mention would be my Age of Empires channel. 1 view, almost 100 views. Somebody commented they are good luck on your AoE 2 adventure. Very friendly community. So yeah, that's all I got for whatever here. Kind of at a standstill, but production's going well, I would say. Like, we're at a standstill sub-wise, like nothing's really exploded, but here we are, day 7, managing 20 channels, and thanks for watching. Catch you guys later.